Artists don't only connect with their artwork, they connect with a memory. One way we do this is through a shared experience. I'm Liz and I'm helping artists grow their social media accounts. Can't sit with me if you're not going to be cool. Today we're looking at Jake Band's account. Jake's in a position where he kind of feels like he's posting to see what sticks, but not a lot sticks. Overall, his goal is to make some sales, build his following, increase engagement on the post he makes. Based on what I know from the Google form he filled out, I think that there's a disconnect between what he thinks he's doing and what he's actually doing. I say this because he emphasized to me that he wants to connect with the memory. He really values storytelling. He really likes satisfying content. However, when I was looking at his page, it didn't quite meet what I was envisioning. He's not super interested in being on camera, but he does show up on camera visual. He just doesn't speak to the camera. That's okay. He emphasized with me he really just needs a plan and some type of strategy. First part of any strategy I give to artists is the account basics. They are fundamentals. When you sign up for an audit, you actually do get a free guide all about these fundamentals, but the overview is your name, your bio, and your 3 pinned posts. Ultimately, what Jake needs is the 3 pinned posts. They are an introduction, a call to action, and a showcase of your work. Why do you have to have specific pinned posts? In marketing, it's actually called a sales pitch deck, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of like a website. This is where people are going to go to learn more about you on purpose. It is your controlled first impression. The introduction post is all about you. Why do you do what you do? Why are you an artist? Why do you make the type of art that you make? Let us in. This is the spot to be vulnerable. Are you trying to sell enough art to pay off credit card debt? Are you trying to become a full-time artist in a certain time frame? Are you just trying to test the waters and see what's even possible? Tell us. People connect with goals. They connect with real people. Your showcase is honestly the easiest one. Your showcase can just be a slideshow. I love to say 5 to 10 works. Any amount that you do will be perfect. And in it, you can do text, you can do a voiceover. You really don't have to. Just show your work. Your call to action post also has a lot of wiggle room. This call to action can be to follow, comment, to share, go to your website, buy print, whatever it may be. For Jake in particular, he doesn't have enough followers to have a link in his bio yet, so he is very smart. He is DMing people. He will put on his post, comment NYC if you want to print. People comment, he sends them a DM with the link. Beyond account fundamentals, one of the first things I look at whenever I'm doing an account audit is your most popular post. What made them different than the others? For Jake, he only had one that was above 10,000 views. Actually, it was almost at 70,000 views. And I think it's because it was opinion-based. It served a niche market. He was doing a painting of a sports arena, giving his prediction for the outcome of a game. The next most popular video was about the NYC Marathon. This is the one where he was telling people to comment NYC if they wanted a print. I love that. That is a very good call to action. In fact, your pinned post probably could be one of these two. Beyond the pinned post, I think the bulk of what you need are hooks, even calm ones, to implement that storytelling that you value so much. Because the thing is about telling people to guess what you're painting or comment NYC is you're asking for engagement. That's what we have to do on this app. Let's talk about gaining followers and building engagement. Currently, he has a series of being creative every single day. And I love that. What I would add is some type of voiceover, maybe with the lessons that you've learned, things that you've observed. This can be for artists, or you could start targeting the slow living community because there's a huge slow living community on TikTok. They love watching people paint. They love listening to a story. Human mind processes so much at once, and with TikTok being the hub of people disassociating, brain rotting, and honestly just having the lowest attention span between all of the apps, you kind of have to have an A story and a B story going at all times. The A story, of course, you're painting. It's what you were doing. It's what you were showing. The B story is the story that you're telling with your words. In terms of gaining followers, people only follow if they think they're going to gain something in the future. Let's think about a few things that people can gain from following an artist. We want to lean into the sports aspect. You can share your predictions. People love having conversations about the predictions of sports games. Will they gain a friend by being able to connect on this level? Will they gain tips and advice on how to improve their own painting? You see what I'm getting at? Like, what do people get from following you? In terms of building engagement and increasing sales, both of those things are middle and bottom of the funnel. However, I think most of your content is staying right at the top of that funnel. Funnel marketing is something that I don't see a lot of artists implementing. Top of the funnel is when you're kind of posting anything to get anyone. This can be trends. This can be your really simple, low effort content, just stuff you're kind of posting. This is your spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. Once you start seeing what sticks, that goes down to your middle of the funnel. Middle of the funnel is when you're intentionally engaging. It's when you are doing stuff of value to get people to come in and be with you. I really think that your middle of the funnel can be this creating everyday content that you're already doing if You implement storytelling. You implement questions in your content. You are in charge of initiating that conversation. If you want engagement, you have to ask for engagement. Bottom of the funnel is when you actually convert someone into sales or a follower. To be honest for you, I think that we do need to prioritize gaining more followers immediately, because once you get to 1,000, that's when you have the link in your bio. It makes it a lot easier to get people onto your website once you actually have that link. Not to mention, you can do a website like Linktree, StanStore, or if you do have a Shopify website, you can make your own Linktree situation where you can start making money through affiliate links, maybe an Amazon storefront. You have other options to gain extra passive incomes. They're hearing. Jake, you are so incredibly talented. I am genuinely surprised you don't have more followers already. Everyone should go check out his account. I think you're gonna fall in love. If you are interested in having your account audited or you think that you need a content plan as well, I do have both in my bio.